we're approaching 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock for Pacific Standard Time. We're gonna get started here in just we'll give it another minute. There's still people coming on in. Hi, Sue.
Welcome, welcome. Everybody make sure to comment where you're from and if you brought a guest, or if you're a guest yourself, definitely comment that as well. We have thank you gifts for coming tonight and bringing a guest.
And if you put your cameras on so you can see your beautiful faces. Fruitland, Idaho. That sounds like a cool place.
It's right by me.
It's right by you? She's your neighbor?
Yep. We're probably 7 minutes away from each other.
All right, so I think we're gonna get started here. I'm just gonna press pause on our awesome music. Hi, Heather. I just want to introduce our amazing host here, Sharon. I don't know if you guys can all see me or not. I am driving in the back of a vehicle right now, so let me just see if is my video even on? No. All right, so I think you guys can see me. It is my birthday, and I am driving. I'm in the back of a vehicle. We just left San Diego, and I'm on my way to Palm Springs. I was supposed to be at the destination, but you never know with travel the way things go. So bear with me as I'm sitting here in the back of this vehicle speaking to you guys all. But I just wanted to introduce Sharon, our lovely host. She is absolutely amazing. I am so honored to be in business with her, to have her as a friend, a mentor, a business partner, all of those things. She is just a doll. She is so delightful, and she is just a knowledge of information, and she's just one of the most positive people I know. So she is a mother of 4 children, if you can believe it. I'm just astonished. She is so busy all the time with her wonderful kids. Her oldest now is a missionary in Arizona, which is a huge undertaking and just absolutely amazing. And then this is only 7 years old. It's so crazy. And she's just working and rocking this business. And we're just getting to learn from her at all times. So it's so awesome. So I just want to pass this on to you, Sharon, and then I will finish up in a little bit here as well.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you, Robin, and happy birthday. I just wanted to mention how proud I am of Robin because it is her birthday. She is with her family driving, and she's not even from California. She is from Canada, and she is visiting over the holidays, and she still made it a point to get on tonight because her and I do these teams together, and she did not want to leave me hanging, and I love you for that, so thank you. So I am super excited to jump in and share with you guys what KTC is all about. But before we get started, I would love to see in the comments from you what got your curiosity piqued. What got you on here tonight to be like, hey, what is this KTC all about? So drop that in the comments. We would love to know. And then one last time, if you are a guest, please comment guest. We do have thank you gifts for our guests. And then if you brought a guest, we have a gift for that as well. So if you're a guest that brought a guest, you get 2 gifts tonight, which is awesome. So how the call is going to go, we're going to go through some things. And then at the end, we will have a question and answer. So if you have questions, you're welcome to put them in the chat, or if you want to just kind of jot them down, and then you can raise your hand at the end and we will have a discussion and make sure all of your questions get answered. So welcome tonight to the world's #1 premier travel club, KTC. And let's jump in and share with you what this is all about. So what we offer here is a private password protected booking engine with 110% price guarantee on hotels, airfare, cruises, and more. So what that means is if you were to go book your airfare somewhere else, with us, and then you found it cheaper, $50, $100 cheaper somewhere else within a 12-hour period, you can screenshot that, submit that, and you will get the price match, plus they give you 10% back in travel coins. Total win-win. So we're going to make sure that we hook you up and we're going to get you the best deals. There are 3 different travel passports to fit your adventurous heart. We have travel coins, which is what we like to refer to as our savings bank for travel. And then we also have revenue sharing opportunities. So let's just jump right in and show you what this is all about. So the reason why we created this private booking engine here at KTC is because our CEOs realized that Booking Holdings and Expedia were two major corporations that had the market. In fact, 95% of travel bookings are from those two large corporations. And so when you're trying to go, hopefully you guys can see my mouse over here on Priceline.com, and you're like, hey, I'm going to see if I can save some money. So I'm going to go over and look at Kayak. They're competing with themselves. And so most of the time, you're not going to see big discounts. You may see $15 to $20, but you're not going to get those really deep discounts that you can get from like travel agents or travel clubs, because they are competing with themselves. And same way with Expedia over here. So you can see most of these, all of us have probably booked on before. In fact, I would love for you to drop in the comments, who did you or who do you tend to book with the most? I will tell you, I definitely booked the most with hotels.com and Expedia. Those were the two that I usually went to when I was searching for discounts before I knew about KTC. So it's important to know this, because once you understand that these are all owned by two major corporations, then you can understand why KTC can get such deep discounts. So we get discounts because it's called closed door pricing. And what that means is when you become part of a club, just like when you become part of like Sam's Club or Costco or, credit unions or things like that, you get access to deeper savings, discounts, perks, things like that. So with KTC, when you pick your passport that works best for you, you get access to savings that you won't find anywhere else. And they are awesome and they are deep and it is exciting. So let's show you some of what our inventory looks like. So here at KTC, we've got 45,000 plus cruise itineraries. We have 3 million hotel properties worldwide. We have 500,000 plus global resorts, rental cars, trains, and transport. The trains as of right now are just in Europe, but the rest of the stuff's all over. And we'll talk more about all of this in detail. I'm just kind of briefly going through it. We have over 400,000 plus activities and experiences across the world, which I'm talking like you want to go see the gators on an airboat, you want to go whale watching, you want to go to Disney, you want to go to a water park, all that kind of stuff is in there. We have great escapes, 26,000 plus weeks all over the globe of that. And of course, our VIP gives you access to concerts and events. So I would love to hear in the comments from you, what do you think out of what I just shared? What are you most intrigued to see the pricing on? Like, okay, I want to see the pricing on these hotels, or I want to see the pricing on these car rentals, or which one do you feel like is most intriguing to you? Okay, so we not only have a desktop website, but we also have a mobile app. And why this is important is because if any of you have traveled before, which I'm pretty sure you have, or you wouldn't be here, then you know how frazzled you can be when you get to the airport and you're trying to pull up your car rental, you got your luggage you're trying to get, and you're trying to figure out where your hotel is and all that kind of stuff at the same time. And you're like, where's the email? Did I book it? Did my husband book it? Is it under this email? Is it under that email? And it's so frustrating. And then your kids start saying, Mom, Mom, Mom. So yes, I know the feeling, and it's very frustrating. But with our app, what makes it really, really great is that you have access right at your fingertips. You can just click on My Bookings, which you can see is right down here on the app. And all of your bookings are right there. You have access to all of them, and it's right there, and it has them in order of date, and it's awesome, and it's convenient. And then a little bit about the booking website itself, the booking engine. You can see over here that we have several different options that you can click on. This one is set right for the hotels. That's the screen for the hotels. But as you click on the different ones, you can book through and get all of your stuff taken care of. And it just makes it real great. So let's talk about some of the pricing, right? Because, hey, this all sounds great, but show me the real pricing on here. So these are some of the prices that we just went and did a search, and this came up in our booking engine. So we didn't spend hours and hours searching. These are prices that you're going to be able to find when you go in and search. Now, this is a live booking engine, so it does change literally minute to minute. So you could search something, 20 minutes go back, and it may be a different price. Sometimes it's going to be the same, just kind of depends. Flights are the most volatile. They're changing more frequently than anything else, but hotels do change if they fill up or things like that. So as you can see here, in Japan, for 5 nights at a 3-star hotel, the KTC member rate is only $223. That's awesome. That is a really, really great price. I was super surprised by that one. And then here in Cancun at a 4-star hotel, after the travel coins are applied, and we'll talk about those travel coins here in just a minute, but for a 3-night, it's only $170, which just blew my mind. And then for 5 nights, it's $284. So just some really, really great pricing there on what you can get as a KTC member. And then, of course, here in Miami, Florida, it shows 5 nights at a 4-star hotel. Retail rate was $3,428. And after the coins have been applied, you're going to save $1,928 and pay $1,500. So it's more than half off, which is just awesome. We go up to 70% off here, just so if you're wondering. You can find up to 70% off. So you're going to be getting travel agent or better pricing with your own private booking engine, which is awesome. So I would love to hear in the comments from you guys. Tell me, where are you most excited to go in 2026? Do you already have it planned? Are you getting it planned? Or are you like, I want to know about this so I can save money so I can get it planned? Tell me that in the comments. Okay. So this next one is so exciting to me. This was an experience I helped my mom with, and it was just a couple weeks ago. As you can see, I think right over here is where it says the 17th of January is when we booked her for, and she already had this booked. So I said, hey, Mom, I want to share with you what I'm doing. Had a little conversation. This is what she already had booked for a car rental. And I said, Mom, can I just pull up mine and see if I can save you some money? So I pulled it up. Same vehicle, same rental agency, same location, same 3 days, $64.87 less than on the retail website that she had booked it on. And I was stoked. So I was like, come on, Mom, this just makes sense. I also helped her book a hotel. Same thing. She already had it booked. We switched everything for her and saved her $113. So, no, $95. This was $113. Sorry about that. So $95 between the two for her, just her very first booking, which is awesome. And then because she booked, she got coins as a thank you for booking. And I'll tell you about those coins here in just a second. So there are just so many different perks and discounts and opportunities here at KTC because we want to help you travel. We want to put travel, empower you with traveling. So it's not like, hey, I have to save up for years, or it's just something I can't afford. It has to go to the back burner. We want you to be creating memories with your families and friends, and you just don't know what's going to happen in life. And too many times you hear people say, I thought I had more time and then this person passed, or I thought I had more time and then now I'm in a wheelchair, or different things like that. You guys, it's important to live and to experience and to create memories because we don't know how long we're going to be here. So one of the awesome perks that KTC wanted to create for us is the travel coins rewards. So they are dollar for dollar value. What does that mean? It means every time that you're getting coins, it is $1 in your travel savings bank, and it just sits and builds up for you. And then you can use it towards travel. So I'm going to break it down for you. We have 3 different types of coins. We have our loyalty coins. These are used to buy down the price of the Great Escapes, which we'll talk about in a minute, and they're earned through your monthly membership dues. So every time that your pass charges on your account each month, you're going to get more loyalty coins added into your points bank, and you can use those. And then your room coins. So every time that your monthly membership goes through, then you're going to get room coins. And the thing I was just telling you about, because my mom booked for the first time, she got $25 in a thank you of room coins. And you can get those types of perks too. So the room coins are used to buy down the price of any hotel booking, which is awesome. So when you go on to book a hotel and you're like, okay, I'm going to go to Salt Lake for a weekend, and you can go on there and it's going to tell you this hotel will take 25 room coins. This hotel will take 150 room coins, because each hotel is different in what they've negotiated with us. So some of them, it's going to drop the discount really, really low. We found ones in Vegas for literally $19 for 3 days. Like crazy. So it just depends on how many room coins you've built up and what hotel you're working with to see how many you can get. But again, you can earn those through contests, incentives, and then also your monthly membership. And then the trip coins. These are the most exciting because these are like cash. So it's not just going to buy down your room or help you get a great escape. It's going to be used for anything on the booking website, except for the VIP section, which is the concerts and the events. But everything else, it's going to be used as currency, and you can use it towards any travel. You receive these by booking a cruise, and then you get 10% back of your cruise. So if you were going to book a cruise to Alaska for a week on Norwegian, which is a pretty amazing cruise line, that is probably going to cost you about $5,000. You're going to get $500 back in travel coins, in trip coins that you can turn around and use towards future travel once you complete that cruise. Just so you know, you don't get it just by booking. You do have to complete the cruise in order to get that 10% back. And then you can turn around and use it to, book an airline for your next trip, or book a hotel stay, or whatever else that you would like to use it for. You can also get these trip coins with guest passes. We do have that, and we'll talk about that more in detail. And then, of course, contests and incentives as well. So I would love to hear from you. Is this something that you've ever seen before? Because with me, like my credit cards that have like miles on them and things like that, the most I'd ever seen was my points were about 1 cent. So I would get, 4,000 coins or points, and it would be $4.56 or whatever. That's not very impressive. So I love that ours are dollar for dollar, easy to translate, easy to figure out how to use. And it just really helps you start banking money to use towards your savings. Towards your travel. Okay. So let's talk about the Great Escapes. I am so excited about these. This is huge. And I absolutely love this because I personally have never seen anything low pricing like this. And I do know that we have a couple people who used to be travel agents, and they can tell you in the comments, is this something that even as travel agents that you were able to get low prices like this? Like, this is unheard of, and I love this. So this one, I personally went and looked up again. I don't ever want to show you guys something that is not legit. These are all things that I went and found on my personal booking engine. You will get access to your own personal booking engine, and you will be able to go find these. But you can see this is a Westgate Lakes Resort and Spa in Florida. And this is a 2-bedroom with max occupancy of 8 people. This is for January is what I scheduled it for, just to, do the testing on this. And it was $949, which is already a fabulous deal for a full week at a beautiful resort like this. But then I said, okay, well, let's use 500 of my loyalty coins. Let's see what that does for me. And it brought me down to $449 for a week at this gorgeous resort. That's less than $100 a night for 8 people. Like, unbelievable. So tell me in the comments, have you seen pricing like this? Have you been able to find this, unless you've like earned a free trip at like where you work or something? I have never seen pricing like this. And again, this is not unusual. I went and did a search with my mom. She's planning to go to Kauai in March. And I found a place that hosts 6 people. And it was a beautiful resort as well, each individual huts. So you're not even in a hotel. And they had beautiful pools. And it was $1,091 with the 500 loyalty coins. It dropped it down to $591 for a week for 6 people in Kauai. Like, come on. Amazing. I love that. So I am just super excited to, share this with you, because you can use your coins, you can apply them, and you can start getting discounts like this right away, which is just awesome in my opinion. So, okay, perfect. So the next thing that I wanted to share with you is, hang on one second. Okay, so next I want to go over with you the memberships. And there's 3 different options, 3 different passports that you can choose from. So I'm going to go through each one. And then if you have questions about them, feel free to ask those in the chat. We have people that are going to help answer them. Or like I said, we're going to have a question and answer at the end, and you can ask them then. But I do want to hear in the chat, what passport do you feel like would be best for you as I go through those? So we're going to hop over to there. Our very first one is the light passport. I love, love, love this light passport. Anybody that's just like, hey, you know, I travel a couple times a year, not a huge traveler, but I definitely love to get the discounts of that 110% price match guarantee, the 70% off of my travels, access to those great escapes. You're getting $30 in loyalty coins every month. You're paying $29.99. So it's basically a wash because it just goes back into your savings bank that you can turn around and use it for travel. And we have the affiliate referral earning option available, which means if you wanted to share just this light passport with anybody, you're absolutely welcome to. Every time you do, you would get $10. And then every month that they continue to renew their passport, you would get $5. So it's just a great way to be able to share with friends and get a little extra for sharing with friends and helping hook them up and getting an awesome deal like this. Our second membership is our basic passport. And this one has a lot packed into it. So bear with me as I go through it. But first of all, it's $99.99 a month. Normally there's a $90 activation fee, but part of the reason we wanted you on the call tonight is because we slashed that for the month of December between the 15th and the 31st. And then after that, you would be paying that $90 activation fee to get started. So we want to save you $90 and help you get started sooner, help you start saving money. And with this membership, you receive $1,330 in travel coins per year, as well as when you get started with us tonight, you would receive $250 in coins right away that you could turn around and use within 24 hours. And that is really exciting because that's going to buy down your trips, $250 worth for your next trip. And then every month going forward, you will continue to get $70 per month in loyalty coins and $20 in those room coins that pay towards your rooms. And then you get all the same things that you got with the light passport, but this one you get guest passes so that if you want to share with people and you want to build a business, because we do have that revenue sharing side, then you can share with friends and family. And when they book, you get coins, you get a reward for helping them out. And so it just gives you more coins to travel more because we would love to help you be traveling as low priced as possible in 2026. And then the revenue sharing and affiliate referral earning options are also available, and we'll chat more about that in just a moment. Then this is my favorite pass because, of course, it unlocks absolutely everything. The VIP passport, with it, you receive $500 in coins, and the enrollment or the monthly payment is $139. The activation fee is waived. So for $139 for your first month, you are receiving $500 in coins. Now, if that does not make sense to you, I don't know, because that's a lot of free money that you get to turn around and spend on travel right away and start booking, which is just awesome. So this one, you receive $2,660 in travel coins every year into your travel savings bank that you can use. You get 140 in loyalty coins every month. So you're paying $139, you're getting $140 back. And they wanted to be even more generous and throw $40 per month in rim coins as well. And that starts adding up really fast. So if you're like, hey, after 4 months, you're like, I'm ready to go on a trip, you're going to have $500 in loyalty coins plus the $140 per month that you can go on your trip. Or if you're like, I'm just going for the weekend, you know, a couple cities away, then you can use your $40 in room coins because at that point you'll have $120 in room coins. So either way, it's going to be awesome, and you're going to start saving money quickly with our VIP passport. And then you have all the same things as the basic plan, but with this one, you get concerts and events as well. And I have gone and looked at the pricing on those. I have done price matching with about 4 people now. Only one time we did not beat the pricing, and we were real close. I think it was like $7 difference. So every other time I have been able to beat the pricing between 10 a seat for concerts, up to about $75 for a seat at a concert, which is pretty awesome, especially if you love going to concerts or events. So we're talking plays, Broadway, sports, hockey, car racing, all that kind of stuff is going to be under that tab on the VIP passport. So tell me, which one do you think makes most sense for you? Do you think, hey, I'm a basic, I'm a light, or I'm a VIP person? Which one do you think makes most sense for you? So you tell me that in the comments. And then while we're going over that, what I wanted to introduce to you just quickly is the revenue sharing side, because a lot of you are probably like, okay, this makes a lot of sense. I definitely want to get started. And how do I make money on this? Because you keep talking about affiliate and revenue sharing. So we will go over that. So first of all, I want to make sure that we cover our bases, and KTC income disclosure statement states earnings are not typical. Ambassadors must actively work to build their ambassador network in order to earn. This requires influence, organization, and integrity. There are no guarantees of income earned. Membership revenue share is based only on personally enrolled team memberships, not on companies' total revenues. So just so you know, that's how that works. And then I get to introduce you to our CEOs. So this is Bobby and Michelle Schaefer, and I just adore them. I have known them and been in their circle of influence since 2022, and they have made a beautiful impact on my life and helped me get to where I am now. And so I am so excited to be partnered with them right now, running with them and helping them share this travel club with the world. We are global. So anybody anywhere can do this. I know that we have people already on our team in Europe. We have people in Canada, of course, in the US, and we're hoping to expand throughout the world. So that is really exciting as well. This is a privately owned and funded corporation, which is awesome because you don't have to worry about somebody coming in and saying, nope, you can't run it this way, or we want to change it that way, or selling out from underneath and you losing, all of your commissions that you invested to work hard for, or your team. They have 55 plus years of experience and success. So when you partner with them, they are top of the game. They know their stuff. They are good at it. They have built a few different multi-million-dollar companies. And I'm excited to partner with them on this one. And then, of course, they are passionate about global impact and helping more families be able to make more memories for less. So let's just touch on, we have a plug and play system. So everything is going to be set up for you. We have a KTC Academy, which is going to walk you through step by step what you need to do. We have awesome teams. So whenever you get started, you're going to be plugged right into your team. The communities are wonderful. We love and support. We are not going to be stepping on people or trampling people or talking bad about people. We are here to support and love and encourage and help you reach your goals. And if your goal is just to travel more, we're here to help you do that. And if your goal is to build a team and help change the world, we're here to help you do that as well. Wherever you're at, we're going to run with you at your pace. We have calls and trainings, and we have a boards app, which just puts everything right at your fingertips, which is awesome. Connects right to your keyboard. So when you're sending messages and things, you can save videos that you want to share or content you want to share, and just make it real simple to be able to help share with others and let them see what you're doing here. Okay. So of course, this is my favorite part aside from the travel, because this is where we can earn revenue. And so hang on, I just got to move you guys are in a little picture and you're covering this for me. Okay. So we have our travel coins, which we talked about. We have incentive trips. These are just some perks. These are not the 6 ways to get paid. Some places pay you with trips. We pay you with money. We want you to be able to earn a commission, to be able to make more money, to go out and serve your family, take care of your family, put food on the table, or go out and make a big impact. Whatever is where you're at in your stage of life, we want to help you do that. So we have our membership sales bonuses, which range between $10 to $150. We have our double up bonus, which means when you help 2 people get started, you're going to bring in $50. When you help them get their first 2 people started, you're going to bring in $50 and they're going to bring in $50. We have our team cycle bonuses. which we'll talk about more detail on the next slide, because this is where the residual income is at. And that's the important part. How much am I going to keep earning? This stuff up front, this is awesome. But how much am I going to keep earning is what is important. We have our diamond reentry bonus. So that means if you max out and you get to the very top and you're earning 250 cycles in a week, we're going to say, okay, you know what? We're going to let you start a new leg. You can come in again and you can start earning on that. And which is really exciting because a lot of companies, you just hit a ceiling and you're done. You can't go further, but we did not want to max you out. We wanted to make sure that you could get paid for what effort you put in. And let me stop for just a second right here because I feel like I should. A lot of people will say, oh, MLMs are just pyramid schemes. You're just scamming people. You're just taking their money and running with it. But let me tell you that a pyramid scheme, the person down here can never excel past the person up here. It's impossible. But with a direct sales company, network marketing, MLMs, all of those, if it's done properly, because there absolutely are ones that are scams out there, you have to be careful of that. But if it's done properly, somebody could come in and out earn you, and you might be in here for 2 years, and in 6 months, they're making more than you are. And that's one of those things I love about companies like this is it helps you work at your pace. So if you have 2 other jobs and you're like, I want to work 1 job, and you're going to do this as a side hustle to start replacing one of those jobs and then eventually replace the other one, you can do that. If you're somebody who's like, I don't have a job and I am desperate and I need to make money, I need to come in now and do that, you can do that. And I love that about this opportunity. All we're doing is sharing travel memberships with people, giving them the opportunity to save money, to get that closed door pricing, to get their Costco membership, their Netflix account, so to speak. But now it's with travel, and they get to go see the world more and experience places that maybe they never could afford to. You guys, I've seen places in like Taiwan that are like $138 for a week. Like, it's crazy impressive how low these prices are that I've seen. So we also have our matching and elite bonuses, which means once you've ranked to elite, then you will get 10% of your person's downline's revenue. And then also once they've reached elite, so anybody under you, then you start getting 20%. And then of course, rank advancement bonuses. That's when you, each time that you advance from rank to rank, you start out at 250 and you can earn all the way up to 30,000. And I don't know about you, but 30,000 is a brand new car in 1 rank advancement, which is pretty awesome. So they definitely pay us well. There's definitely awesome opportunity to earn here. I quickly want to just share with you, because I mentioned the residual income is where it's at. If it's just a one-time bonus, that's a lot of work over and over and over again to bring in a little bit of money. But the residual income is what keeps us staying, because as we rank advance between these different levels, you can see 5 cycles a week. That's not a ton, 5 cycles a week, but that's bringing an extra 250. That's worth it, right? So annually, you're adding an extra $1,300 to your family's budget. And this is super, super doable. And then you can, move up to elite or influencer. Let's talk about influencer. This is a replacement, right? You can, at this point, a lot of people can say, okay, I don't have to keep doing my job because maybe I was making $57,000 a year and here I'm making 65. And this is just the residual portion. This is not the bonuses and the extras and the perks and the coins and all those other things that we talked about on the other page. This is just your weekly residual income that keeps coming in month after month after month. And then, of course, down here at the platinum influencer, where you're cycling 250 times in a week, then you could be earning $650,000 a year or $12,500 a week. I don't know about you, but I would so be okay with earning $12,500 every week. So I would love to hear in the comments, out of what I just shared with you, what excites you most? Is it the travel? Is it the business? Is it both? Is it a little of both? Like, I would love to see from you guys, what are you most excited about? And then one last thing that I wanted to mention here is we do have the Holiday Coins Extravaganza. And what that looks like is every single month we do different promotions and we can earn coins. So all of us that are ambassadors already have been earning coins by participating in this holiday coin extravaganza. In January, we're going to have something else, another way to be earning coins. And it's just really fun. They definitely do take care of us and make sure that we feel like we are getting compensated for the efforts that we put in. Okay, so I want to let you know we saved you a seat. We would love to help you get started tonight. If this is something you're like, okay, sign me up. I am ready to do that light passport. I want to get booking my stuff on the 1st of January. I've got 2 trips I want to do this year or 5 trips. We want to help you get started. Or you're like, you know what? I do concerts and events all the time in my local area. I'm ready to get started as a VIP. We want to help you with that as well. So let's help you join the club. And now we're going to do a Q&A. So if you have any questions, you can either raise your virtual hand and we will call on you. You're welcome to pop on, or you can drop that in the chat. I will pull up the chat now so that I can see what questions you guys have and we can answer those. And if there's any questions that have already come up, Robin, if you could answer those, if you've been seeing those come through, I would love that.
Yes, thank you, Sharon. That was so amazing. You did such a great job explaining all of that. Thanks for jumping in when I couldn't jump in as I'm driving to dinner in Palm Springs. We finally made it to our destination.